How's it going, everybody? Greetings from Nerdiest Diamond. Today we are going to be taking a look at the Transformers Legacy Deluxe class SCRAPHOOK. And I was actually quite pretty psyched for this release, and just get it physically was certainly a damn good time, because this guy is super cool. First things first, a Junkion that is a pickup truck and tow truck and looks like this. I'm sorry, you have my full consent. Let's get a look at all this detail here. First things first, look at this entire front section. Oh, that is really cool. I love the asymmetrical headlights. Gives that feeling of completely just like hodgepodge metals and whatnot. Love all the little soft spikes. It sucks on that pointy, but hey, kids are stupid, so yeah. Got the little shield piece here. It is an oh my god, that's really tight in there. It's an accessory. It has like a little, like 4 barrels. It's like the Gatling guns of Doom, or chain guns of Doom, I believe is what they're called. And yeah, it's kind of cool. Just sits on the side. Nice scarring here, being patched up by a plate of metal. That's pretty awesome. It's kind of Scourge, Rise of the Beast Scourge type ordeal. Love the exhaust pipes on the side, and of course the tow hook. There's no winch or anything, but with this being a deluxe and the way this is done, I don't think it should be. And it sucks though, the way it's designed. The rims don't spin, but at least the wheels do, or rather the tires. Yeah, and he rolls not too bad, but he's loud about it. So let's get down to some size comparisons. Starting with the Legacy Carbot, that being Legacy Silver Streak, and I think that looks pretty damn good. Of course, this has no real base. You might be able to make something, but that is pretty much spot on, honestly. Following that with Legacy Deluxe Skids, again, that actually looks pretty damn impressive. I think the scale is actually really good, despite the fact, again, very fictional representations of existing cars. Of course, I'm going to do this. Earthrise, or in this instance, Netflix Optimus. This is going to be my next custom Optimus for a friend of mine. He wants me to work on it, and I will do so. Here's how it looks. Not terrible. And shockingly, Legacy Scourge. Again, that same friend gifted me this. I cannot be more thankful. I just can't say it enough how much I love that man. He is... I cannot thank him enough for this thing. But, yep, that actually doesn't look half bad. So, with that out of the way, let's get down to transformation. So the first thing we're going to do is take off all the accessory pieces. You don't actually have to do this, but for consistency and better following, I will show you how that looks. So the first thing we're going to do is undo the plow and front section. Then we're going to... actually, what we can do, because it is technically a weaponizer, we can take off his front section. Let's see that there for a second. And then we can undo the back here. Then we undo the forearms. And then we swing the arms out. If you don't like parts forming, or you don't like to parts form the arms, you can't... Oops, sorry, I bumped the camera. You got to be a little careful on the shoulders, because it is a very slight gap before they actually just pop off entirely. So actually, let's put the... Or actually, let's move the doors out of the way and then put the legs back on. Straighten the legs out. Then bring... Oops, hold on. Bring the camera up. Get those out of the way. Then we reveal the head. Then we rotate this out, being a little mindful to not have the arms fall off. Then rotate the arms around. Rotate the arms around, like so. Hey, stop it. Then make sure the head's all the way in. Then tab it in together. Close the doors on these interlocking tabs and connections, like so. Spin the waist around. So orient the arms like so. And there we go. There we have Deluxe SCRAPHOOK in his robot mode. And look at that little robot. Oh, that looks so cool. Especially for a made-up Junkion. That is amazing looking. First of all, a made-up four-wheel Junkion, no less. Oh, that is just striking. Let's get a close look at that nice-looking head sculpt. I love the fact that they gave him an eye patch. That is just amazing. It even has little bolts molded in. That's amazing. A little bit of a red for the working eye. Got a little mohawk up there. Love the head is fully painted, by the way, so that's stunning to look at. He's got even a little mustache and goatee, rocking that shit like a pro. And overall, just this entire robot mode is pretty awesome. Nice orange for the chest, the Autobot symbol. I put the accessories back on him because it looks cool. Got little, looks like fuel tank designs, fuel canister designs. Lovely overall. Just beautiful. Got a lot of heel, so he ain't falling. He got a little thin foot, though. I'm not even gonna lie. That kind of bugs me, but it's not terrible. And from the back, he is very clean, except for those. Hopefully someone fills those in. Only got to deal with this for the backpack, and even then, that is not a bad backpack at all. A little hollow, though. But still really, really cool. Now, for articulation, he only has a swivel at the neck, but it is a full 360. Yeah, it is hollow. Cannot look up or down, sadly. Although, I think... no, you kind of can use the transformation joint in his neck, and it doesn't look that bad. Shoulders are on a joint that go out that far, sadly, due to the way it's designed. They can't really go out, again, just due to how tall his shoulders are, but they can do a full 360. There is bicep swivel, a technically double joint elbow, but it's more like elbow and bicep, which... with all the stuff in the way, can get a little past 90 degrees. However, you do it just right, you can get more than 90. Wrist swivels, as it should. Waist swivels, both 360. Legs can go forward that far. You can do them high kicks. Can go back that far. This is pretty amazing. You can also go... let's get the arms out of the way. And do the full splits, which is quite lovely. He does not have a thigh swivel, unfortunately, but he does have a above the knee swivel, I believe, or below the knee swivel. So at least now it looks correct. So thank goodness. He has a lovely ankle tilt. Or rocker, actually, I keep messing that up. An ankle rocker. No real ankle tilt up, but ankle tilt down. And no ankle swivel. But... he still looks quite excellent for posability. But, like every other weaponizer before him, and whatever the Earthrise one was called, you can, in fact, take him apart, and he can be armor and weapons to other Transformers of his line. But, since I'm not very creative with that, visualize with what you wish. Anyway, let's get down to some size comparisons. Starting with Earthrise Wheeljack, just for the sake of it, and because he's the only Deluxe that is right next to me, that doesn't look that bad for a pickup truck former. My custom Earthrise Optimus, yes, he's armless, he's still not done yet, but most of his torso is, so there you go. And the Transformers Legacy lineup so far, that I own anyway. And look at all that color, look at it. And because this makes sense, it's the only Junkion that I own, Studio Series Wreck-Gar. Yeah, pretty awesome. So, that's been my look at the Transformers Legacy Deluxe Class SCRAPHOOK. And yeah, he is an incredibly fun figure. I just love him. And also, it's really nice to have yet another tow truck Transformer. I mean, I love me a TUH MATER reference. Like, come on now. But anyways... I hope you all enjoyed this review. I hope you all have a lovely day, evening, or night. This has been Nerdiest Time, rolling out. Well then, a really good figure, huh? Deluxe SCRAPHOOK. Very odd find. I didn't think I would have him, as much as I did like him. Sure, it's an original character made by Hasbro and Takara. Good on them, though. very good original character. He's not that amazing, hence why he's not a full review. I might do a full review on someone else. I want to save it, though. It's not going to be that huge a surprise. It's just going to be like that review. It's like, oh, good choice. Yeah. However, I hope you all enjoyed this one. Who next for another Speedy review? Good question. Might be either Bulkhead or RC, depending on which one I think wins me over for a Speedy review. Although it might actually be a full review depending on how much I like them more. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all have a lovely day, evening, or night. Maybe even subscribe today. Hit that like button. God, it sounds awful. Have a good day, everyone. Peace out.